So hope everybody can see everything. I can't get my camera up in the position I want to get it, so this is the best I could do. The battery's running low, so I don't want to drain it anymore, so let it run out so I have it connected to power. I have a DJI pocket camera. So far I like how it really works. It works very well. So I've been messing around with times. So the timing system that I have is HRSS or something like that. And then I have one something called a PC lap counter. So PC lap counter is like a European program that connects to your CU, and you could hit the button, it'll make a little, yellow siren sound for whatever, little bells and whistles. Now this one right here is connected to the CU as well, but with the text lock box, it's got an extra sensor that when the car passes, it hits the sensor, and you get a you get a lap counter. But the problem is that cars that are made out of plastic and there's no metal to reflect, like in this area, it has to be right here, I believe, on the right. I think it's the right hand side. Is it the right? Let me look at a Carrera car to be sure. Yeah, it would be my right, left side of the car. So since there's nothing here to reflect that sensor, then it may not read it. Now with the Revo slots, which I've been messing with, it's made out of metal, so it picks it up because they're made out of metal, and it somehow it grabs it. It's detecting that, and it'll detect obviously brass chassis because it's a piece of brass, and it's reflecting it, and it's counting it. But on these NSRs, it won't pick up. But I did do it one time. Oh, now my CU shut down because it ran out of time because I was trying to set up the camera. Let me shut this off again to reload this. This program, you can't end the race with a mouse. That's why I don't like it. So that's why I'm getting the other program, HSSRS or whatever the hell it's called. So I just put it with practice lap, and then I just go to town there because all I'm doing is practice laps. Now this may pick it up, this may not, I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens, and as we do stuff. And got 2 viewers. So I'm just messing around, like I said, guys. So this is the NSR car I tuned in the video that I did that was like 49 minutes long. If you guys sat through that whole video, man, thanks. I'll give you credit for doing that because that was kind of long. I'm going to make them shorter. I'm going to not try and make them so long and break them down in segments because I don't want to bore the crap out of people. They may not want to see me again. So this is the NSR Monster that we're tuning, and it's not going to pick up the on the sensor, just right here. It's not going to pick it up when you go over. It may or may not. It's not picking it up. There is a way to remedy that, and through the text lock designer, he said you just get a piece of reflective tape and you put it on there, and it will pick up the sensor. But since this is plastic, on the left side of the car, it doesn't really have anything for the sensor to detect, and it's not going to record lap times. So I actually don't know how fast this thing would go, but I am getting a system soon, which is the the old TrackMate system, which is the best, and it'll have obviously a how would you say, bridge going over the track, so it'll detect cars that way with the either read sensor or whatever they use. I'll be getting that soon. It's coming from Canada, so I don't know how long it'll take to get here, all the way in Canada on the other side of their country, which be on the other side of our country, which is near, above California and Oregon and all that stuff in Washington. So it's a lot further, so it'll be a while. Now I'll show you what I mean. So I got my new Revo slot, Blue Coral car. Man, this thing's pretty damn fast out of the box. So this timed at, I think, 4.45, which is pretty damn quick. Let's see. I know it'll pick this up. If you can see the screen up there on the TV. As soon as I get my groove going here, there's 4.6. I mean, this is straight out of the box. I haven't done anything to this car. I know I could get it to go faster. There's the best lap at 4.597. And this is no magnet. Whoa, 4.45. Holy smokes. And these Revo slots on plastic tracks are fantastic, and I'm sure they just do just as good on wood ones when you change the guide out and tweak them a little. I'm going to tweak this one a little bit, but man, right out of the package, and I did make a video of this tonight, unboxing, right out of the package, man, it kicks butt. I have tuned this red one over here, and I'm more comfortable with that one because I know that'll hang on pretty good, and I tend to push it more, so we'll get the red one, which is the one that I tuned per Scott Culp's video on tuning these cars, which is an excellent video. And this one I got a little bit more confidence in driving this one because I'm used to this one. Oh, little wreck there. Need to hold on. Well, that time will suck because they're crashed. Yeah, damn it. Come on, baby. Making a liar out of me in front of everybody here. It does have weight on the back of this car. I bought this from a gentleman, it was slightly used, not heavily used, so, and then I tuned it a little to my track here. I have took it to a plastic track, and it actually runs really good on the, a wood track, and it does really well on that too. I think they added the weight just to keep it from chattering, because the wood surface will cause the rear to chatter more. Hey, butthead, come on. This was able to match the new car's time, but I think the new car is a little bit quicker. Ooh, roll. That last lap was 4.5, best lap is 4.45. Almost there, it just needs to be... Ooh, almost came off there. Trying to push it to get that 4.492. And I rolled. Damn it. Last lap there was what? 4.59. Best lap is 4.456. Oh, jeez. Haha. Just came off there. Very weird. 1 second here, sorry, I'm distracted by my phone here. Darn it. Come on, baby. If you haven't bought a Revo car, they're fun. They're a little bit heavier because they're made out of metal, you know, the chassis and everything, but they're pretty darn good. Just out of the package with no magnet. I mean, shoot. 4.52. Lost time there. Oh, roll. You know, occasionally clean the magnets out a little. Or excuse me, clean the magnet, clean the tires. I'm just saying clean the magnet, so. And just like that. All right. Need a little magnet, little gosh darn it, little tire cleaning will help a little. Check something here. The braids. I think the braids are hopping on. Let's see again. Oh, there we go, 4.43. Well, that's fastest so far. If anybody wants to comment anything, if anybody's on there, go right ahead. .43, man, I wish I had some reflective tape for the NSR cars so you can see what they do, but once I get my other timing system, that won't be a problem, so. Whoa, 4.415. Woo! Thing's smoking. Oh. Man, that thing is moving. 4.415 best lap out of this Revo. And I think the other blue one is more than capable of, he went to the other lane. The other blue one is more than capable of meeting that time easily. Well, let's see what other cars I could throw on here and compare some time. So, you know, we could do a little 132nd scratch building ones. How about this T-Bird that I built? It was the Scalextric. You should be able to read this just fine. Maybe not. Won't read it. So I won't read that. So since it won't read that, let's do something else here. Let's see. It should be able to read this Camaro here. And this is an older car that I've had, one of the early ones that I built. Oop. I should clean the tires. Clean the tires. On this one, this is a scratch built one. This has been at Home Racing World headquarters. It's a build, one of Harry's molds. One of my early 132nd builds. Darn it. Of course it's coming off. See if it reads. And it does. Every car drives differently. 5.1. 5.193. I haven't driven this one in a while. 5.1. She came off right there. Turn 2, that's always a killer in my track. Seems like everything deslots here. It doesn't matter what it is. Put that back on. There we go right there. Each one of these cars are different to drive. This one's a fun car to drive. They're all fun to drive. It hasn't been one that hasn't been difficult, really. Damn it. It's a turn 2 again. If anybody's interested, if the two that are listening, I am selling some slotted cars that I really don't even use. They just sit on the shelf there. I have no packages for them. They're still like brand new. I've never really tampered with them. I believe they still have the magnets on them too. That's how new they are. They just haven't been messed with. Let me grab this with my hand instead of like that. So I'll put them in front of the camera to show them to you if anybody's interested, because I'm not going to mess with those cars really. I don't feel like dealing with slotted. Nothing gets slotted. Make good cars, but I don't know. I just haven't had the heart to mess with them. Maybe I'll just keep one of them and sell the other two. Here's this Revo. Hey, would you ever sell the Valvoline car? You really want my Valvoline car, huh, Rambo? Seriously, you really want that? That's a digital car. I mean, did you want a digital car? Didn't you find one? I don't know. Make me an offer, buddy. What do you think? I'm not trying to, you know, empty people's pockets. Oh, damn thing. Let me see. So I'll tell you what, if who's ever listening, if you are. So I'm not knowing use of these two cars here, really. So I have this is a Toyota. Oop, here we go. This is a Toyota. This thing it's brand new. I mean, it's still got the magnets in it. The tires should be still good. I haven't even put this car on a track. It would probably go on there and run fine. And then this Nissan. Here's another one. I mean, the antennas aren't broken. They're still on there. I haven't messed with these cars. These cars I haven't really had a desire to mess with them. I can put them on the track and show you how they run. Let's see what you say here, bud. I have I got outbid. Oh, really? Well, how much were they selling it on eBay? See, this has got the magnet. How much were they selling that on eBay, Rob? Now, this is terrible. Things dragging the ground. You could hear it. It needs to be adjusted. Here's that Nissan. They sound like crap when you get them. You have to do a lot of... Like I said, I had to do work on these. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll mess with these. I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan of the slot 8 cars that much, to be honest. I mean, they're nice. But my last bid was 112. I don't know, dude. What do you want to offer me? I'm not gonna tell you something that, you know, to empty your bank account. What do you think is a fair price for it? The price and also plus shipping, because I had to ship it to you. I hope you understand that. He got it for 114. Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You'd have to tell me what you want out of it. I know I'm selling his 2 slotted. Well, I have a slotted here that's digital. In this car I have messed with. This has no magnet. I haven't really, you know, this is a LM2 or something. This is a nice car. This car I'll hold on to. This is still digital. I could always remove the chip too. Are you interested in any digital chips? Because I got some digital chips, Rambo Rob. You know, the slot Technic ones. If you ever want any of those, they're the smaller ones. But anyways, I don't know. Make me an offer on that car. Work on the car. Oh, you're talking about the Valvoline one? Yes. This one is a digital car. It's got a Franken slot guide, so it works on a digital track. I would say the tires need to be replaced. But what I could do is, I don't know if I have a set of urethanes for these, but you'd have to buy tires for them, man. I mean, it's a digital car. It runs. I could flip the track to digital and you could see it run, but it's a working car. All right, well, so tell you what, would you pay for the shipping? I'm not going to make it real expensive. The shipping, I have a box that I can put it in and everything won't be that much. So 125 plus shipping if you want it. That's up to you, man. Not trying to, you know, be greedy or anything. Just if that's what you want to do, then you'd have to send me your address through the messenger, and you know the Area 51 Raceway Messenger, and it's just a, you know, just a straight up sale. It's not, you know, on a used slot car. Okay, no problem, man. If you want me to box it up, I mean, that's fine. Well, I could send it out to you. It's no big deal. So if you're serious, just send me your address. I'm looking at it more. I better quit looking at it. Now I'm just gonna have something empty here. I'll have to fill something in there. I don't know. I'll put a Revo slot in there. But let me know if you're interested. Just, you know, drop your shipping address and stuff. I'm gonna go into more scratch building here. Cars. This is my very first one right here. This GTO. I don't know if it'll record. Oh, well, it's picking it up. Wow. Let me get my timer. Go. Clean the tires on this. This is my very first scratch built car, man. This thing is old. This is my first attempt with Harry's video on the stinker chassis. It was a stinker chassis video. I got 5.4 on that one. Oh, that flipped over. It runs pretty good still. I run these around once in a while. This has been sitting on the shelf. 5 seconds on that one. Wow. The one problem with that you encounter is that when you get these two, when they how would you say, go way over too much, and I probably could solder some pins to prevent it from how would you say, overcorrecting, because that's what it's doing, and then it gets stuck. So, something you might want to consider when you're scratch building is to put something in place so that doesn't happen. See right there, got locked up. You probably can't see it from there on the camera. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing? I'm just farting around here, dude. And Rob just bought my Valvoline car. He wanted it. I'm kind of regretting it. But he really likes the car, so what the hell. He'll probably help me out in paying some of the bills that I've incurred with the 3 cars that I just bought. There's my GTO. Yeah, she's a good running car, man. This thing is my first one 3 years ago. So what are you doing, Dan? What are you up to, dude? Anything new? Check this out. Here's one I just built for the hell of it. So, and I chopped the top of it. I can't believe I was able to chop the top. This is like old. Actually, he's picking it up. This was all over the place. Yeah, wow, 5.5. Oh, yeah, it came off. I should clean the tires. This has been sitting for so long. Some of these cars sit a long time and they get kind of left sitting on the shelf. So let me clean the tires. Let me see what you just said there, Dan. Recovering from a little surgery. Oh, shit. What? I hope it's not too serious, man. Yeah, Dan, shit, that's... anytime somebody does that kind of stuff, it's not ever fun whatsoever. You know, just, that's good you're lying low. I know you've been building your car for the showdown. How's that coming? Oh, it'll blow up there. Let me see if I could see you on... Oh, crap. Let me see if I could find you on the other section. Still there, guys? I'm just trying to open multiple pages here to keep, see if I can, for some reason that didn't open. So let's see, Dan, what you get to see here. Battery went dead in my, important to have. Oh, shit. Well, damn. Cody, what's up, Cody? Yeah, sure. Of the little 132nd. Well, Dan, I hope I hope that took care of everything, man. I send some prayers for you, buddy. So let's see. I'll show you. It's basically I just threw this together. It was nothing fancy, really. I don't know if you could see it. I hope you can. This is my DJI camera. It should do pretty good. So that's it. And I haven't mounted just singly right here on one spot. And then I made these like plastic out of plastic and just put it underneath, so it's kind of like a floating chassis because it's only mounted at one point and it's so light. Body float ain't really important on this. I could tighten it down, but yeah, it's just a simple chassis, dude, with the little you know, Predator motor in it, or Piranha. I can't remember which one it is. The gearing on this is 928. There it is. Yeah, little fart around car. Are you working one on yourself? What are you doing? Like a coupe, or what is it you're doing, Cody? There I am. I can see the comments better. Let me see. Yeah, that's cool. Now I can see your guys' comments, which is because I have this hooked up, the camera hooked up to a laptop, and oh man, come on. I think I know why. I'm sorry, I'm not at 110%. There we go. There we go. I can see you guys there if I could type some. And, oh, darn it. There we go. I can see myself on there, see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty good on the camera there. 130 seconds coupe, huh? Yeah, that's basically what I have here. It's simple. Let me turn the volume down on the computer so you don't have to hear myself echoing. Now I can see your guys' comments better. So I got a laptop right here, and then you know, yeah, Cody, it's a fun little car to drive around. It's if you build things here and there just for yourself. You know, I don't know what the lap counter says with that the screen on, but it's a little noisy sucker because it's you know, I don't have an interior in this one too, which I've been meaning to do, but just haven't got around to it. But it's fun the way it is. And you guys know these modifieds that I've done for you know, the proxies. Oh, I'm missing a screw there. I'm missing a body screw. Wow, must have fell off somewhere. Oop, that's probably dirty. Some dirty tires here tonight. But this one, this is a little 132nd modified. Oh man, that thing's handling terrible today. Oh shit, that isn't good. Oh boy, that's not good. Wow, that is terrible. I just tore out of there. I think we need to check that. And again, you always get these cars and that frickin' screw came out, and that's not good. You don't want to do that on your track. So that's why I'm good on running these. Here's a little GT, like J-Car 40. This is another chassis that I just threw together, Cody. Just something I just, you know, mess around. Kind of experiment when you scratch build. Here's the 132nd one. Not very fast, but this motor's tired. This probably needs a little work on it too. Yeah, a little work on that. Just a little tiny little car there. I got my other Camaro. Little Camaro. This is one that's been at Home Racing World before. Mark Thomas mold. Mark Thomas makes some awesome freaking slot cars. That one, I don't know if you guys saw the one that Mark Thomas just did. It's a pink. I don't know if it's pink or whatever color it was with the motor in it. Man, that thing's badass looking. I've been thinking of having motors exposed, just like what he did, and he beat me to it. But man, he knows how to build some nice slot cars, Mark Thomas. And then he, you know, does his own molds, and this is one of them. So he makes some nice molds too. He's got a nice track too, and he's got a couple tracks actually in the building that he has in his, you know, in his home. Got two nice 3 wooden tracks in there. Really nice tracks. Man, they're beautiful. Hopefully when I go down to the showdown this summer, I can go visit his place and check it out. There's my oh, crash. Let me grab that one. That one, I need to adjust the front axle a little bit on this one, but yep, there's that one. Let's see. Then we have the little other modified that I made. This is a little modified that I built. Whoa. Crash. Crash and burn. Oh, darn it. This little booger is pretty cool. Little 49. Oh. Crash, crash, crash. What else you guys got going on? Anything? I don't even know what lap times this thing's doing. That one runs pretty good. Good to know. Had to fix the other one, which I don't understand why it's crapping out so easily. Especially those rear screws that popped out. That's weird. Oh, crash. This one right here is going to need to do a little work on it. Not too much, it looks like. This has a slotting plus guide. That's why it's really deep wood grind, so it clacks a lot because it's really deep into the channel there of the Herrera slot. Ooh, not bad. Let's have to fix I'll fix that later on. I think I used too small of a screw for that one. Let's see. Mess with my formulas. Or my formula. What do you got right there, Rambo Rob? Were you able to see my email address? How can we get in contact with you? Yeah, I'll email you back. My email is 2004kid@gmail.com, but I will email you back and get the information for you. And I think I have a box for it to put it in. I have a box down there, and I'll ship it off. Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll probably ship it off Monday because everything closes a little early here in North Carolina. I don't know why. Here's my F1, but I'll send it off to you. Ooh, that's my F1 that I tuned. This is a fun little car. I love the NSR cars. I think they're great. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Everybody has a particular liking to a brand. I do like NSR though. Then the Revo slots, I've been kind of falling in love with them since I own 2 of them. Oh boy, I can't find where this thing ends. Here we go. Yeah, again, Rob, like I said, I'll check it out. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. I'll get it ready. Yeah, I'll give you a PayPal address. My PayPal address is, and I'll give it to you. Hold on a second. I'll type it in on the computer. And it is not a hard one. Let me just type it in there. And There we go. Okay, that's my PayPal address right there, Rob. So you got it. And if anybody's interested in these 2 slot 8 cars, make me an offer. I'm not really in love with them. I mean, they're brand new. They just don't have a case. The tires are still good, still have the magnets. I never tune these things. They just sit on the shelf here. The only one that I do want to keep is this GT40, which I do like that slotted GT40. I like the older cars for some reason. Those I'll hold on to. And that's this one right here, the Hume one from Le Mans 66, the number 5. This car is, I should tune it. It's still got the magnet. I need to tune it and do some stuff so I think I get that to run real good. Here's my F1 NSR, which I spent some good time getting this thing tuned in. Now this thing rips. For an inline, it's pretty fun. These NSR cars, excuse me, are extremely easy to tune, man. I kid you not. They're really forgiving cars. And once you tune them for your plastic track, and I know a lot of you guys out there that are watching are mostly plastic track, and for wood track, but the NSR car is awesome. I think it's just a great product. I know there's other Italian products too. I think Revo's Italian, and then Thunderslot, which, like I said, I haven't tried that out yet, but I'm gonna have to wait. Maybe when I finish paying off these 2 cars, I'll get a Thunderslot. If since Rob's helped me out there, he got me in a headlock to sell that Valvoline cars. Oh, let's get up there. I'm just playing around, guys. That's all I'm doing. Anybody have any questions on anything? I mean, at least of what I do. Not no proclaim expert. I'm just a guy that likes to play with shit at home. These Formula cars are fun. These are kick-ass. Ooh. Man, this thing's nice. For some reason, the silver one is a couple of bucks more than the other ones with different colors when these have when they came out with the plain colors. I don't know why. I guess silver's just more difficult to paint or whatever, make mold out of. Well, once I get the proper timing system, I can see how these things do. The one I have right now, it's not even picking it up because it's plastic. I don't have a little reflective sensor underneath it, so sometimes it may pick it up, sometimes it won't. And just like that. And that car's cool. Man, that's a fun car. And it's hard, I tell you. Let me put this back up here. Let's get my other Mossler. Silver one. What's that you got there? Did you build that garage or buy it? That is awesome. Yeah, actually this is bought. This is a Carrera garage. You could get these Carrera. That's what they were. I've had them a long time. The people that take pictures in there, that's actually something you can't get anymore. As you see when I hit that sensor, they're taking pictures. There's a read sensor here, a reads, sensor or switch. When it hits it here, and this is the 2 little sensors, then they light up. Just as well with that stand over there that I have. The grandstand has that type of system too. And now that I gotta reposition it because it keeps flashing because it's in the wrong spot. But yeah, those you could get from Carrera. Then I put lights in there. The lights that I use on all the track here and it's all separate from the power supply and the control unit. You can't put LED lights and then wire them into the rails because that'll screw that control unit up. It'll make it do weird stuff. I tried that one time and I couldn't figure out why the car's settings would just disappear on the chip. My grandson would be running it, and this is when I was in California. I did it, and boom, the car would just all of a sudden just take off you know, full speed because we had it set for him, and it's that you can't do that. So this is all separate. So the LED lights, all these lights right here, these little flashing lights, all the flashing lights around, and the flying saucers are separate though. This one right here, this flying saucer is from that's from the same place. So the place is called Model Train Software. Evans Designs. They make some super tiny lights, the size of a pinhead if you want, that you could put them in a lot of dioramas because they do a lot of train stuff. I mean, they have stuff like to make it look like fire, like in the center there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you've seen the track in depth up close. There's something that looks like a little bit of brush fire, and that's what I have there. And they make a lot of lights. I would suggest going there if you want to check out lights for your track. Now these ones right here on the towers, now those are from another company, which is Micro Markers, where I got them from, and that's a different system where they're all bridged in underneath the table, and I could turn the dimness off, and then I have a switch for it right here separately where I could turn it on and off, and that's a different system. But the flash photography people, you can't get that anymore. It was called Fantastic Flash. The gentleman who used to sell them, his name is Scott Vargo. It was supposed to be some type of a project he had in college with somebody he knew, and you could probably reverse engineer that. I bought the last 3 that he had. I actually sold it to somebody, the last one I had, to somebody, and put together a grandstand like that. It was Gene's Toys that I sold it to. And then I kept mine, and you can't get them anymore unless you're able to duplicate that, which I'm sure you can now with the technology. You could probably do the same thing, but that's why I have those. Here's a Mosser angle winder that I've tuned also, an older one. Like I said, this is the Evo 3 chassis, which is the non-adjustable front axle. This is actually picking it up. I don't know why. See, it didn't pick it up that time. That's weird. That's why I'm getting the TrackMate system. That just deslotted there. That one goes a little bit wild, but again, you guys any more questions? What's that? Oh, you never caught the? Yeah, that's yeah, lights done with Arduino, pretty easy. There you go. And you know, Dan, that if you know how to do that and have the parts list or whatever, and you could do one, why don't you send me information on that? Because I'd actually like to do some more. And I'd like to actually try and do it for Harry if he would ever interested in putting some grandstand guys that have photography flashing. I don't know if he'd want that, but it'd be kind of cool for videos and stuff, because you could, you know, you could have like a nice car, which I've done before, and like pull it on here and then block this, and then, you know, take a video like they're taking pictures, and then you could put a bunch of people around like it's the, how would you say, the winner's circle, and you could mimic that kind of stuff. But yeah, let me know how you do that with Arduino, because I don't know much about Arduino, and I know there's a lot of stuff you could do with it. But yeah, if you know how to do that, dude, you can give me a parts list and a little instructional, I'd appreciate it, and I'll you know,